The 4th of July race at Daytona International Speedway provided both fireworks on the track and in the sky. Tony Stewart survived the last lap tangle with Kyle Busch to score a thrilling win in Saturday night's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Coke Zero 400. On a night that paid tribute to the 25th anniversary of the King Richard Petty's 200th career win, Stewart piloted his Burger King-sponsored Chevrolet to his 35th career victory in the wild finish. Busch took the lead on the white flag lap and had his Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota ahead of the pack as the field raced to the start-finish line. He went low to block a charging Stewart, who then moved high as Busch swerved up to block again. The two made contact, with Busch spinning around and slamming the outside retaining wall, while Stewart raced to the checkered flag. Several other cars crashed, heading to the checkered flag.
I don't know that we did anything wrong. I mean, I've seen replays of it, and you know, he's protecting his position, which he's got to do. I mean, that's what he has to do as a driver. He can't just sit there and let us make a move like that and not try to defend it. But you know, it puts him, it puts us, you know, it put Casey Kane behind him in a bad position to where, you know, it drove Kyle's car all the way up to Casey's windshield. So you know, it's a product of the racing, like Darian said, but it's, you know, it still doesn't, you know, I guess tomorrow I might be happier about it, but I mean, I worked really good with Kyle all day long, and Kyle was the guy that I chose to have restart behind me all day, and we worked really well together, and you know, you don't want to see a guy that's you know, you don't want to see anybody, but you don't want to see somebody that ran up front all day lose that many spots and lose an opportunity to win because of an accident like that, you know, coming to the checkered flag.
The victory was Stewart's second of the season and third Coke Zero 400 victory. He also won the 2005 and 2006 editions of the race. Jimmy Johnson survived the last lap drama to finish second for his sixth top five at Daytona.
You know, I was real content riding him fourth. I had a feeling something would take place coming to the finish, and I might be able to improve my position. Everybody was content to stay in line, and you're just waiting for the second-place car to make a move on the leader, and those guys started racing and passing each other, and an opportunity came along, and I was in the right lane, and off I went. So just a strong performance. We have really struggled with the COT at Daytona.
Denny Hamlin, who led 63 laps, came home third in the number 11 FedEx Toyota.
The best chance for one of our cars to win was for me to push the 18 on the last lap. And, you know, usually when you lead on the last lap, your percentile for winning usually is pretty good. But I tell you, you know, those two cars behind them really got a good suck up on them coming to the checkered. And it's just like Talladega. When you got new tires and guys are, you know, one block and one being aggressive, you're going to have contact, and that's what happened.
Carl Edwards and Kurt Busch rounded out the top five. Aside from the last lap fireworks, the race also included several other incidents. One, a 13-car pileup on lap 78. Casey Kane and David Stremme made contact at the front of the pack involved in the crash, and before it was over, Michael Waltrip, David Rudiman, Jeff Gordon, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. were just a few of the drivers swept up. Gordon was able to continue and finish 28th, the last car on the lead lap. With the finish, Gordon now trails Stewart in the Sprint Cup Series point standings by 180 points. And the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series now heads to Chicagoland Speedway for next Saturday night's LifeLock.com 400.